What's happening? Welcome back. Week 4, high stakes spouses. I am Casio, my loving wife, Big Booty Judy. We're here to make picks in college football, 10 picks every single week. We've got tater skins on the line. We've all got all the same games. We pick the same games. We also have a 500 skin bet. We've got a 250 skin bet. Rest of them are 50 skins, except the Coming Up Roses Arizona State game, which we do every single week now, courtesy of our first super fan, Coach Rosie, in his honor. We'll get to that at the end of the picks. Let's crank it up. Missouri and Auburn. They're going to be playing in Auburn. Missouri is a 7-point underdog here. The over-under 51.5. We got to let you know, as going into this, by the way, you were plus 300 skins last week. That got you to minus 400 on the season. You've also got a little bit of a winning record. I believe you're 16-14. I'm 14-16. I was plus 100 last week. That puts me at plus 100 on the season. I was even going in with a 500 record. So here we go. Missouri and Auburn. 7 points going to Missouri. Over under 51.5.
I'm going Mizzou.
Mizzou, the Mizzou Tigers over the Auburn Tigers. Yes. You think they win outright, or you think they keep it close?
I think it's going to be close. I've marked it as an ugly game.
It's super ugly. Could be the ugliest of the day.
We're going to have an ugly duckling game.
Lots of quarterback issues down on the plains for Auburn. TJ Finley's reportedly hurt, even though the coach won't confirm it, so he's supposed to be out. The third string, Zach Calzada, which they brought in from a transfer, he now claims he has to have surgery and will be out. But they're down to Robbie Ashford, the freshman, and another true freshman as backup. I'm taking the under because I think this is an absolute garbage pile of a game. I don't think they get to 51.5. I don't think either one of them, maybe not even break 20. I think it's going to be super low. I'm going to take the under 51.5. That's our first bet of the day. 50 skins for each of us. Second game of the day, big one. In the SEC, number 20, Florida takes on number 11, Tennessee in Knoxville. Tennessee at home, favored by 10.5, over under 62.5. Big booty, Judy.
I'm going to pick Tennessee. I think they got it. I think the Florida men are just on
the Florida men. They are struggling on offense for sure. I think Florida. There's no I in that, by the way. Florida. I think they have a tough time scoring. I think Tennessee gets it done here. Maybe Tennessee doesn't score as much as they usually do in this game because Florida's defense has looked pretty good. I just don't think Florida has the gunpowder to hang with them. I'll take Tennessee minus 10.5 as well, both putting just 50 skins on it. Next up, big game, Maryland versus number 4, Michigan. Michigan Wolverines at home taking on Maryland. Did you know that Maryland are the what?
Clam Chowders.
Clam Chowders. Yes, the Maryland Clam Chowders taking on Michigan Wolverines. Michigan going to be in the big house, favored by 17 points at home. Over under here, 64.5. We now have a pit bull trying to climb up in our lap. Dolly is here.
Every time.
All right, here we go. Maryland and Michigan. I'll start. I think Michigan gets this, and I think they get it big. I like what Coach Loxley's doing at Maryland. They have Tua Tagovailoa's little brother there, but I don't think they have the horsepower to hang with Michigan. Michigan, even though they played inferior opponents, they've also hung 50 on each of those inferior opponents. So I'll take Michigan minus the 17. What do you got there, Big Booty Judy?
I know they both score a lot, so
yes.
I'm going the over.
Over 64.5.
Everybody's getting a touchdown.
Everybody's getting a touchdown this week. If you're in Michigan, you'll take the over 64.5. Both just 50 skins there. Next up, Clemson, number 5 in the country, going on the road, taking on Wake Forest. Over under here, 55. Clemson, the Tigers. Wake Forest, the Demons. The what?
The trees.
Why are they the trees?
Because it's Wake Forest. Why wouldn't it be the trees?
Of course, the forest is the trees. No, they're the demon deacons. The mad pastors. The angry apostles. Demon deacons. I think demon deacons go down. Clemson, I don't know what to make of them. I don't know how far they've actually been tested this season, but I still think they got enough horsepower to slide past Wake. I think it's about 10 points. I'm going to take Clemson laying the 7 here. Dabo gets it done on the road for the Clemson Tigers. Number 17, Baylor. The Baylor Bears going to Iowa State. Over under here, 45.5. Let me double check. Yep, that's the lowest total of any of the games we're going to pick. Baylor Bears versus Iowa State.
Potatoes.
Is what?
Potato.
Iowa State?
Yes.
No, they're the Cyclones. Iowa gets...
Cyclone?
I guess they get tornadoes.
I thought a cyclone was in Milwaukee.
I don't know the technical definition of a cyclone. I thought it was another name for a tornado. But either way, Baylor getting 2.5 points on the road. They've looked good, except they laid a little bit of an egg versus BYU. Now, BYU's gotten beat since then. So not sure how good Baylor is. What do you think about Baylor and Iowa State?
Over 45.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here's our first head-to-head switch-up here. Because I think this is an ugly game. I don't trust either one of them. Even though it's our lowest point total, I'm still going low. I'm going under 45.5. You're going over 45.5. That'll be our first 50 skin split. You ready?
Ready.
Here's our next 5. We got the first half out of the way. Second half here, we both still got our 500 pick and our 250 pick and our $100 pick to end it up. So we got a lot of skins on the back half of the day. Number 10, Arkansas. They are traveling. Number 22, Texas. Traveling to Texas Tech. Texas, 7-point favorites. They're having quarterback issues of their own. Of course, both of them getting injured in that Bama game a few weeks ago. Now they're taking on Texas Tech. Over under here, 61. You know the Texas mascot?
Texas Longhorns.
There you go.
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, I should have known.
Is there other mascot?
I should have known. Texas Tech?
I don't know, calculator.
What does that mean?
Don't they make the calculators?
Texas Tech?
Yeah.
I think that's Texas Instruments.
Maybe.
They are the Red Raiders.
Okay.
Okay. Texas -7 at Texas Tech here. What do you think, Judy?
I'm going to take the under here. I don't know. I guess I think they were rivals, so I thought they were going to be under, and that's going to be my clean. I figured that was a pretty high.
Your clean is your $500 bet. Woo!
This is my 250.
Oh, the snatch is 500.
Yes.
I get the Olympic lifts mixed up. You're in your clean here, 250, and you're taking the under.
Yes.
Makes me feel kind of good. I'm going under 61 as well. I do think this is another ugly game, but I don't trust it enough for my 250, or maybe I just trust the other games more. You're going 250. I'm going 50 skins, both taking the under there. Texas Tech and Texas. Now we'll get to number 10, Arkansas. They're traveling to Texas A&M, who has they looked good last week versus Miami. They looked bad the week before versus App State. Over under here, 48.5. Arkansas, they brought their old coach Bobby Petrino back with Missouri State on family night. They squeaked out with a win there. What do you think? Arkansas is actually a underdog here on the road, getting 2 points playing Texas A&M.
I picked Arkansas.
Arkansas +2. I'm taking it. Let me just tell you my Arkansas history. The first week, I put my snack on there, a little 250 skin snack. We hit it. Second week, I put the 500 skin cleaver death chop to your bookie on it. We hit it. We took off last week. Now they're back, and now they're back on the snack. The snack attack is back. I'm going 250 here on Arkansas. Let's see if they can pay off big for us for the third time, and we both agree. Arkansas +2. Vanderbilt traveling to Tuscaloosa, taking on number 2 Alabama Crimson Tide. The spread here, 40.5, by far our biggest of these games this week. Over under 59. So if Bama's going to beat them by 40.5, and the over under 59, they're going to have to get after it. What do you think happens here for your boys, the Crimson Tide?
Well, I know there's going to be a slaughtering.
Oh.
I'm going to do 59, and this is my snatch.
You're going up or over? You're going above 59? Over 59. All right.
Snatch.
Woo! They're going to have to hang some points now.
Yeah, I think Bama's going to get sloppy. I think they've been a little
sloppy.
I think they're gonna get a little careless.
As in Vandy can score a little?
Maybe. Like,
ooh, okay.
Maybe one touchdown.
All right. Well, you're gonna need them to score 52. 52-7 will be a tie. Because the over/under is 59. You think they're going under? So
I already said over.
I mean, you're going over. That's what I mean. That's got to be. If it's 52-7, that's 59 total points. That's. You think they're going to score more than 52?
Yes.
Woo! All right, she's getting it, and she's going big on it. Okay, 500.
Yes.
That scares me. This one scares me as well. I'm going just 50 skins on it, but I am taking Bama minus 40.5. I do think they are going to really get after it versus Vandy. 2 games left. We got number 7 USC. They're traveling Oregon State. Oregon State mascot.
The porta potties.
What? Porta potties.
Oh no.
Oregon State Beavers.
The Beavers.
USC the Trojans. It's the Trojans pounding the Beavers. -6 is the spread here. The highest over/under of the day. We've got 70.5. What's your pick here, Judith?
USC.
USC. My pick is USC, but I, of course, have my cleaver left in my back pocket. I'm taking it out. We're going to be chopping up them tater skins together. 500 skins for me on USC -6. Both agree there. That's good. All right, here we go. Utah, Arizona State, coming up roses. $100 skin bet of the week. We introduced this last week. Our buddy Coach Rosie's been winning money with us, and he lost some money with us. Either way, we wanted to sling him a little bone. His team is Arizona State. Used to coach basketball there, so we decided we're going to pick Arizona State every single week. We'll call it the Coming Up Roses pick of the week. And, of course, we introduced it last week. They lost to Eastern Michigan and fired their coach. So we were a bad jinx on Arizona State. This week, they got the Utah Utes coming into town, and they are 15.5-point underdogs to Utah. Over under here, 54. We both are mandatory 100 skins on this. What are you going with, Judith?
Over 54.
You think they get after it and score some points together?
Yes.
Out in the desert. All right, I'm going to take, actually, Utah. They do have an interim coach. I think there's too much chaos going on. I'm going to take Utah minus 15.5. I think they beat them by 3 touchdowns. Not even a good-looking game. So there you go. We differ on a little bit. I took the under on Baylor, Iowa State. You took the over. Rest of them, we didn't really go against each other, but we did kind of, some of us picked a team, some of us picked an under. I picked 3 unders this week and no overs. I only picked 3 home games. Woo!
Yeah.
We're all over the board.
I'm warming up, though.
One of us has got to catch fire.
Yeah, I'm warming up.
You're warming up?
I'm getting
You're getting there. She's dialing it in. This is like when you're Olympic lifting.
Yeah.
You get better every time you lift, right? Get the form, get better. Now you're getting ready to go. So there you go. We have got our picks in. We want you to like, comment, subscribe before you go. Drop down below your picks of the week. Be sure you follow us on Twitter at High Stakes Spouses. High, H-I, like that. Even though we're different here, it's H-I-G-H, High Stakes, but we don't have enough characters. So High Stakes Spouses. You can follow us there, interact with us, and let us know how you do this college football weekend. Bet till your hands bleed. Bet till your hands bleed.